Hey there everybody, welcome to my second video where I will be telling you a bit about Mountain Blade. I had previously mentioned the game in my video before, and I was hoping you would like to see a bit about it, so here we go. In the beginning, there are going to be a few options for the character creation screen. It can get a bit tedious, but it's where you can choose a capital in one of the many regions to start off in as well. I've skipped over this part, only because I didn't want to spoil the storyline for you. You'll notice a bit more in the game where there is dialogue pertaining to this main quest in the introduction, so I did rush through it a bit, but if you'd like to learn some more, feel free to pause the video and read the dialogue yourself. To start you all off, I used one of my previously played characters. I named him Nazareth for whatever reason, for the beginning quest, so he already has a decent party started. I chose this because when you start off in the game, you only have yourself in your warband, and there are normally enemies running around in parties between 4 and 24 characters. So, I figured that instead of running around like a chicken during the video, I'd show you a bit deeper into the party system. To softly summarize the intro quest, a merchant has asked you aside in the streets and proposes that you save his brother from a band of looters and brigands. This is where the real gameplay actually starts. So, previously I did tell you that this game was great for first-person point of view, but it also has bird's-eye overview of the map, as you will be seeing, and third-person view when you're in battle. Sometimes it does switch from first-person to third-person when you are communicating with other characters, but altogether, Mountain Blade uses all of these in the process of making the game more easily controllable for the player. And I personally enjoy the variations because it adds a different kind of, different perspectives on the game, so it's pretty fun. Alright, so on to the battles. Now, my main issue with them here is depth perception. You'll see me and my men swinging the swords around and, pikes and stuff. But we're gonna look like pansies for the most part. There is reasoning for that, though. See, the leveling system is something that not only your character relies on, but your war party as well. So, there are different skills and heroes that you can add to your group, and you can acquire perks to use over in battle. And sometimes those perks will better your hit-to-miss ratio, or for example, they'll help you with different weaponry. Now, the game uses WASD controls, and personally, I believe these are the best controls to use for the game, but everybody does have their preferences. The graphics remind me a bit of Elder Scrolls Oblivion, giving it a really great effect on the feel of the game. Now, let's see here. After you retrieve your men, I already have some, so to retrieve men, all you have to do is go to different, let's say, towns. For example, I think there's one called Fedner that you can go to. You click on the town, you wait until your party gets there, and then what you can do is you can recruit men, but it will ask for dinars, that is the monetary system in the game. Let's see. So after you retrieve your men, you go to the Merchant of Jopala, or whatever capital you chose to start in. He will tell you about the small group of bandits and looters nearby, and you need to go catch them. Thankfully, for this part of the quest, one of the looters will not be killed. He will only be knocked unconscious, so that way you can receive the information you need from that looter or brigand to find the man's brother. So that brings me to talk about the party screen that I had pulled up previously. The next part of the quest depends strongly on the order of your troops are in beneath you. I normally choose my strongest troops to raid a lair, port, hideout, or even later in the game you can siege a castle. It doesn't even have to be to a castle either. You could probably raid towns, you can take over caravans. There's a lot of things that you can do with the game. So, normally when you raid areas like these, you get very good equipment, but it does depend on the level of your character. So, for example, this part, the introduction, you're not going to get a lot of very good items, but they are useful for you. The last part of the quest is after you retrieve the merchant's brother. You can choose to either leave or continue to kick the looters from the city. I normally choose to help the merchant complete the quest, and in turn, I get more experience and more dinars, which again is the currency in the game. After the quest is finished, you'll find that the merchant is leaving town, and that should be the end of the introduction. After this happens, you can do whatever you want. You can loot farmers or help them. You can do quests for lords and ladies and get a better standing in politics, join the arena, even become a straight-out tyrant if you really want to. Well, I hope you chickies liked the video. If you have any questions or commentary, please post it below. Have a great day.